ages within movement. And you putting a lot of miles on your body at a younger age, it's gonna be a little bit harder for your body to perform at high levels as we get older. And I hate when I get into exercise and I could have maximized it a little bit more. But the whole point of getting the body activated with so we officially back at it with another one. It's your boy Coach K. Today is actually going to be most likely a leg day, but this is generally like my active rest day for the most part. So I'm gonna give you a different variation of different things. I want to hit sled bad as shit, and I'm looking at the sled right now like, damn, do I want to kind of start off with that? Do I want to finish with that? But I'm actually going to show y'all a few dynamic stretches that I use to actually activate and get my body warmed up. I did already complete my 10 minutes of cardio. I like to get y'all to understand that because I don't really record a lot of that. But I did finish my 10 minutes, just finish my 10 minutes of cardio, got everything set up when it comes down to the camera equipment, and now we actually about to get busy with the actual workout. So one thing about today's workout, it is gonna be more hamstring dominant because I've actually have been taxing the quads a little bit. The only time I'm really probably gonna tax the quads is when I get into my hack squats for the most part. But everything else is gonna be relative towards strengthening the hamstrings itself. But like I said, this is gonna be the warm up right here. Let's get it. It's one of my favorites right here. Get them hamstrings nice and activated. Make sure you step out and then hinge back with the hips a little bit. You get a better stretch on the hamstrings and drive clean it up. I generally like to do probably like 2 to 3 sets of this. My dynamic warm-ups technically depend on how tight my body is. So I try to use them a little bit more to loosen the body up before I really get into my exercises. But this right here, money, for sure. And I'm going out like I'm swimming. I call it a swim move. Top, squeeze the back, and then out. You might as well say, I'm gonna say, when I say out, just do the snow angel. And remember, the whole point of getting the body activated with these dynamic motions is to be more effective when it's time to start cranking a lot of this weight. Me personally, I've trained so many times without properly warming up. And I hate when I get into exercise and I could have maximized it a little bit more, but because of the lack of warm up or the lack thereof a warm up, what I noticed was when it was time for me to actually get into the sets, whether it be a working set, not just a filler set, what I've noticed the issue for me is I'm still trying to fucking warm up the body. So I always try to get y'all to understand, take the time out to warm up. I actually don't include the warm up in my workout time. So for me doing cardio to a point that me do a few dynamic stretches, because the dynamic stretching you can be about 2-3 movements and you should be 100% good to go. But like I said, the dynamic motion should be prepping the body for the activity that you're about to engage in. So you shouldn't be working areas or loosening up areas that have no effort or no effects on today's workout. So I do want to be transparent with that, unless the area is just significantly sore. And like I said, if it's a scenario that the body isn't actually working that area but may recruit that area. But if it's not recruiting or working that area, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Just save it for a later stretch for the most part. But the dynamic stretches at the end of the day is to really warm up the body properly for every movement that you're about to execute, just to make sure that your training is that much more effective. And if by some chance, for real, you're extremely sore, just do me a favor and take a rest. Because I feel like some of us, like myself, have a tendency of trying to force a lot of workouts when in reality the body just needs rest. It doesn't need to work out again. It just needs to make sure it properly recovers, because you do need to understand that the workouts are breaking down the body. That's not what's giving you the results. That's helping you potentially get results, but if you don't maximize the recovery and you don't maximize the nutrition, you're not gonna get the results that you're looking for. So just do me a favor and make sure you're taking advantage of your nutrition as well as your rest, and not just driving your body to the ground. Mainly, I always try to get people to understand that age is within movement, and you putting a lot of miles on your body at a younger age is gonna be a little bit harder for your body to perform at high levels as we get older. Something I need y'all to understand, because there's a lot of people that's in their 20s and 30s that bodies feel like they in their 50s and 60s, and that's just because they put a lot of miles on the body and weren't properly training. And that's what I want to get you all to avoid by all costs. Listen to your body, know when it's time to take a rest, and do understand, yes, you do want to challenge yourself and go hard in the gym, but do understand, if you're not maximizing nutrition and you're not maximizing recovery, you ain't gonna really get what you want. You just really damaging and breaking down the body.